Ultra Reddit presence. Guys of Reddit, what can us girls do to make you feel special? I used to talk to this girl every day for months, but we started to lose contact when I realized she never texted me first. You just never know if someone really wants you in their life if you have to start the conversation every time. Edit. I can't believe my first ever award is on my throwaway lol. I guess I'll use this to get something off my chest. I've been in love with that girl for almost 4 years now. She affected every aspect of my life more than she will ever know. We always joked about being together, and some of the things she said always gave me hope that she may like me. It's been almost a year since we stopped talking, and despite the number of reasons that stand in the way of me asking her out, there hasn't been a day where I haven't regretted taking the risk of seeing if she'd ever text first. I'd how this makes her seem, but she is genuinely one of the best people I know. I genuinely don't know if there's a reason girls don't text first, or if she just wasn't as interested in me as much as I am in her. She just moved across the country for school, but I still think about her constantly every day. I truly wish her the best. Edit 2. I seem to have convinced some people that I'm out of luck. Lamau. Here are my arguments of why she could like me. I met her through her brother, and she implied to me that we should hang out without him. She and her brother both said that they wished I had took her to prom, which I didn't go to. She happened to run into some of my friends that she's never met, where somehow someone managed to bring me up, and was able to convince some of them that she loves me after meeting her once. I'm still mind blown by this one. I have a really close male friend who I just click with. Similar sense of humor, like the same things etc. We just click, and it's awesome when we're together. The big thing is though, we're not attracted to each other at all. We're close, or we were until his girlfriend stopped us talking. Everyone though, they all seemed to think we had a thing and would not stop. At one point people were asking us if we were going to get together, and we both just gave horrified looks. He said I was like a little sister, and I said he was like my brother, and we left it at that. When I broke up with my ex, he wanted to know if I'd get with my friend now. No. What the heck? Then when his girlfriend met me at a convention, she was not happy about us hanging out and made sure we both knew it. Even she asked if we had a thing. It freaking sucks because we were super close, and I lost a great friend who I could talk to about anything and vice versa. We still chat sometimes, but only when he's at work. The worst part was, at the convention I was at, I was always talking to my now boyfriend via text. We'd not known each other long, but we were dating, and I knew I liked him, so there was no threat for me at all. I also live the other side of the Atlantic. I know my friend was not happy on the trip with his girlfriend, but I'm not surprised they stayed together. He was so sad and lonely after his ex broke up with him. This new girl makes him happy, or at least less lonely. She just seemed to unleash her crazy side at the con. I don't need to feel special. I want to be me, whatever that is, with no society-attached labels, and be with someone who feels the same. But since I've never had a relationship, I definitely want to have very good communication. Not like commands or demands, but like, let me know what would look good on me, cause I'm never gonna spontaneously get a sense of style. And if you want the door opened, mention it sometimes. If you ask for something enough, it becomes a habit, then you won't have to ask anymore. And flipping roles makes me feel good, too. Teach me a woman chore that you'd like me to be able to do when you don't feel like it, etc. But I'd settle for something mostly physical, not much social right now due to trauma-induced personality flaws and some bad behaviors that require a relationship to identify and correct. 1. Show physical and emotional affection, beyond just sexual affection. Men are often told that they must shut their emotions away and that being treated with any kind of gentleness is unmanly. This is bullshit. Physical and emotional affection is important for all humans, and all humans can benefit from it. 2. Share your passions, hobbies, and dreams. Your capacity for love is not defined only by what affection you show your significant other, but also by what you love to do and how you show it to them. Opening up and sharing your hopes and aspirations shows that you care and trust your significant other with those dreams, which builds trust. 3. Be honest about your intentions. Most appreciative a straightforward approach. As men, we are often told that we are the initiators, the pursuers, and the one expected to claim the prize. The problem is that the prize is incorrectly attributed as an expected outcome of victory. Read, getting the girl, rather than finding someone they really need, which is a partner and ally. Do as best you can to set things straight from the beginning, if you are able, so that the man knows where he stands in this situation. For example, I'm looking for a partner to spend my life with, not just a fling, so I want to make that clear right now. I'm not really interested in anything serious at the moment, but I'd love to spend more time with you and see where this goes. Gotta be honest, I'm really not in a place where relationships of a serious nature are gonna work for me, but damn shorty, you fine as hell. So did you want to play around for a while? 4. Be thoughtful about his passions and interests. Men, like women, Have special occasions they appreciate, anniversaries, rituals, specials, events. If a man has been looking forward to something for a while, make sure you do your best to facilitate that event happening. Don't overcomplicate the schedule that day, don't set time limits on events that don't have any, and definitely don't try to make it about you. Oh, you wanna watch the big game? Well, I want to go to this movies. It's the game or me. Men are often criticized for any interest beyond making their women feel like princesses and focusing on being a provider, as if downtime was not an expected and required part of life for everyone. If you can at all help it, don't criticize what they love. 5. Appreciate what he does for you. Men are often expected to do the heavy lifting, the hard labor, and the icky things like dealing with plumbing issues and touching foul things to resolve problems. Show appreciation for the fact that, realistically, this expectation is bullshit and no one should be expected to do anything they're not comfortable with. Men will often do it because they feel they are supposed to, not because they want to. So if a man does do something you really didn't want to do, don't just say, well, you're the man so it's expected. Say, thank you so much for doing that thing I really didn't want to do. No one likes to feel thankless for their tasks and deeds, especially the kind of jobs men are expected to do because reasons. So there's this idea that everyone shows, and appreciates, affection in one of 5 broad categories. 1. Acts of service, doing stuff around the home, fixing, tidying, cooking, that kind of thing. If you're a guy likes staying clean, keep his stuff clean for him so he can spend more time being a cool guy for you. 2. Sweet words, telling your guy what's great about him and the things he does. Be sure to be specific and personal, not just "you so handsome." No, it's gotta be like, "I like listening to the way you tell your stories." 3. Quality time, just be close to him, without doing much of anything. Some folks like doing nothing, even if that happens to involve doing something like reading or gaming or watching Netflix and stuff. When he's doing nothing, just chill with him, preferably without talking a bunch. 4. Giving gifts, like sweet words. You gotta give your guy little personal things that he likes or wants. Making food falls into this category too, but it can be just about anything, doesn't have to be expensive either. 5. Physical touch, this is where all the cuddles and hugs plaza comes from. And yeah, it's nice, but it's not the be-all/end all. Yes, sexy things applies too. Anyway, that's my contribution. Feel free to copy/paste this and use it for every "how does I show love?" thread you see. Tweak as you see fit. Look, fuck all the other answers, I'm going to be real with you. So, you want to make a guy feel special? Here's what you do. Listen to him. Guys are told all the time to internalize their feelings, and we will often make self-deprecating jokes with a lot of truth behind it. Really listen to him. That stupid shit joke he made a week ago may have some buried emotions in it that he's been dealing with for fucking years. Second, do not play with his emotions. I get it. Guys are usually the butt end of the jokes when it comes to infidelity and being dogs. Realize that your actions will hit him and hit him hard. You cheat or entertain another man while you're with him and it will lead to him having thoughts like, why am I not good enough and what if I was like this instead? It will lead to self-esteem problems, trust issues and potentially worse. Instead, if you wanted to make him feel special, remind him that you are there for him. Remind him that you are a team and that you're in his corner. Stray from this and you can ruin who is as a man. Lastly, and in my opinion and personal experiences in being a man, understand that communication is a two-way street. Text him randomly in the day to tell him you're thinking about him. Let him be the little spoon and cuddle his back. Remind him of his accomplishments and let him know you're proud of him. Men are the same creatures you are. We need encouragement. We need someone to be there for us when we break down. We need to be able to confide and trust in others. And for anyone wondering, my heart was absolutely broken by my ex. Yes, she cheated, but it was more than that. In the 3 years we dated, I never received a single birthday or Christmas present from her. I never got invited to a spontaneous date she prepared. I never once got told how well I was doing or about how proud she was of me. I never got to open up and have her hold me while I sobbed. Throw in her cheating and it didn't just break my heart, but it also broke me as a man for a long time. I hated myself, my friends, my favorite songs and movies. It led to the hardest confession of my life, which was me standing in front of my bathroom mirror and saying the words, "I'm sorry man. I just don't love you anymore." If you want a man to feel special, you have to show him and remind him daily that he is special to you. Sorry for the rant. As someone who has been dating for a few years, here's some suggestions. Act like you give a shit that I'm putting in all the effort planning a date, finding a time, initiating things, etc. Just show some level of appreciation for me doing all the work. Or even better, assist in the process instead of just waiting for me to be the person to plan everything. Nothing is more attractive than feeling like someone is interested. Hold your own in a conversation. You know, rather than just respond to what I'm saying, actually offer something to the conversation. Give compliments. Make me feel like you're interested. I know for many women it's all about the chase, but guess what? I'm not going to chase you if you don't give me the impression you want to be chased. If you aren't interested in going out, stop being so damn wish-washy and just reject me. Don't play the game where you feign interest and then slowly ghost. It's obvious and just annoying. It also makes me lose respect for you as a person and causes me to lose the attraction I would have had for you anyway. Honestly, after being single for a number of years and going on countless first dates, short relationships, etc., just being honest and showing a little bit of effort would make you better than like 95% of women. I hear a lot of my friends who are women complain about guys not putting in the effort. I can tell you as a guy who does put in the effort that the frustration of the entire process makes me wish I was gay so I never have to deal with the games of modern dating again.